Hi dear students, we are going to learn in this video indices and standard form, and we are using, instead of indices, also we are using power as a term. Here power we are using to understand how many times number multiplied by itself. It is shortened form. Let's say if I am writing a times a times a times a, which is equal to, when I multiply them 4 times by itself, it's written a to the power of 4. So I'm understanding from 4 this number multiplied by itself 4 times. And here 5 to the power of 3, when I say I'm going to write 5 times 5 times 5, which is 3 times multiplied by itself. This is 7 times 7 times 7 times 7. And when I see the power 1, it multiplied by itself only, which is equal to 3. So we can call the power 1, let's say a to the power of 1 is equal to a, and this power is called also invisible power, because when the power is not written, we are understanding that it is 1. Okay, let's solve these exercises to understand better. Here it's going to be equal to 3 times 3 times 3, which is 3 to the power of 1, 2, 3 times it multiply, it is equal to 3, and 4 to the power of 2, 1, 2 times we multiply, so this is 4 to the power of 2, and this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times we have 8, so this is 8 to the power of 6, it has to be. And if I open this form out following in full form, if I write, it should be equal to 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 times. I have to continue like this, 5 times. And this is important part, we cannot multiply 4 to the power of 3 and 6 to the power of 3, so 4 times 4 times 4 times 6 times 6 times 6. And here it's going to be equal to 3 times 3, then times 4 times 4 times 4 times 2. 2 is going to be written 4 times, so we are going to separate like this. Okay, of course we are going to continue with the indices law or power laws. Here, when the bases are same, this is very important. When the bases are same, if you are multiplying the two number, like a to the power of m times a to the power of n, the result, it should be equal to a to the power of m plus n. I want to give this example because this is the exercise here, and to prove this one also to you. Here, 4 to the power of 3 means 4 times 4 times 4. I have written 4 to the power of 3. Then now I'm writing times, this times, 4 to the power of 2. 4 times 4, which is equal to. As you see from the beginning, I have written 5 times, which is equal to 4 to the power of 5. Which means that we are going to add the powers. So if I come to this one, directly I can write 3 to the power of 3 plus 4, which is equal to 3 to the power of 7. It has to be. Okay, what about the second rule? When we are dividing the powers, we have to subtract. When we are dividing the exponential expression or power expression, we have to subtract the powers with same bases, of course. Again, a to the power of m over a to the power of n, also both of them same, a to the power of m minus m, which means that this is equal to 2 to the power of 5 minus 3. With respect to same rule, I can also prove that one, which is equal to 2 to the power of 2. I mean here, 2 to the power of 5 divided by 2 to the power of 3, if I say, which is equal to 2 times 2 times 2. I have to write 5 times, then 2 to the power of 3, 3 times. And if I start to simplify them, I'm going to simplify like this. These are, then the result is going to be equal to 2 to the power of 2 only, because we left only 2 to the power of 2. As you see, we are having the same. And this is the last one, a to the power of m to the power of n can be written like a to the power of m times n, a to the power of m times n here. And the reason for that one, we are adding the powers, like here, if it is written 3 times 4 to the power of 2 to the power of 3, which means that 4 to the power of 2 times 4 to the power of 2 times 4 to the power of 2, normally it is, which is equal to 4 to the power of 2 plus 2 plus 2, which is equal to, you know, addition. You are adding the same number by itself 3 times, which means that this is 2 times 3, 4 to the power of 2 times 3, which is equal to 4 to the power of 6 it's going to be. But we are not going to make it long like this. If I give an example for this question, 2 to the power of 4 to the power of 6, if I say, here there is no need to write 2 to the power of 2 to the power of 2 to the power of 4. Directly we can write like this, 2 to the power of 4 times 6, which is equal to 2 to the power of 24, it has to be. And we are going to explain the zero index here. When the index is equal to 0, the result, it should be equal to 1. Here the rule is coming because of the division rule. Here a to the power of m minus n, we know that that's equal to a to the power of m over a to the power of n. If it is equal to 0, also I can write like this, a to the power of m minus m, which is equal to a to the power of 0. It should be equal to a to the power of m over a to the power of m, which is equal to, if the numbers a is not equal to 0 here, any number to the power of 0, pardon, any number here and divided by itself, the result, it should be equal to 1, which means that a to the power of 0 is equal to 1. This means 7 to the power of 0 is equal to 1, 2 to the power of 0 is equal to 1, 3 to the power of 0 is equal to 1, and minus 2 to the power of 0 is also equal to 1, it has to be.